Previously on the Thompson's Family reality show.
But you can see this breaking the line. It's crazy.
And to be pissed off and resentful, like if you need something, ask for it, because closed mouths don't get fed.
I'm going to be doing a family plan safety inspection. Basically, I'm going to be inspecting their home, making sure all their plumbing's all good.
What will happen is that sewage will just back up into one. So that's kind of what we're seeing here.
When you first start, see how thick it is. This one wasn't very thick, which is telling me that it's breaking down properly like it's supposed to.
Can you guys hear me? Yes.
All right, great. Let's have our handbooks, Alex. They're a requirement for this meeting.
I don't know. You're kind of cutting out. What was requirement?
What was requirement? The handbooks.
Your guys' handbooks.
Or what? Handbooks.
I want to tell everyone here, a successful weekend of work by a sales guy and one technician will feed the entire crew the next week. Saturdays are fucking game day, and it's our day to set up our team for next week's work. 100%. We have both decision makers at homes typically. These are the times where people are going to take care of the biggest problem because, and they're the most critical, they're our most important customers because our customers, they're working during the week. They don't have time to deal with shit. So on the weekend, we're getting customers that don't have time to deal with it during the week because they're making fucking money.
We are constantly battling with our field employees about weekends. You know, I have to tell people all the time, working in a plumbing company, it's a lifestyle. We don't have the privilege of like a 9 to 5, like we're just gonna close up shop and leave. During COVID, we were seen as first responders. Our customers needed us, and we were the ones that were out there at the front lines, wearing the masks, wearing the gloves, doing all the things, and getting a lot of respect for it. When I get into the situation or the conversation with people about like, well, why do I have to work weekends? I normally say, well, not all heroes wear capes, my guy. But I promise you, your EMTs are working the weekend, your doctors are working weekends. We as plumbers protect the health and safety as a nation. So go out there and protect your people and get that paycheck while you're at it. Stop complaining, show up and do the job. Who cares what day it says on the calendar? Get it done. I'm not afraid to work weekends or holidays, so let's go.
So weekend shift is so important to fucking pay. Anytime I was working on the weekends, I would set up my entire self for the entire next week. By working one day, I'm setting myself up for 5 days worth of work. And I just want to prove to you how critical weekends are if you guys are executing at the highest level.
Before or after? Back up. Got a good flush, but let's keep flushing. Yeah, I was gonna give it some more tries and then maybe give it a try or two with some toilet paper down there if it's okay with you.
At first he was saying it rusted out. First he said it was a metal one.
Okay.
And then he says, oh, well, it's probably all rusted out. And when you flush it, the toilet paper gets hung up on those pipes going out.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought it was, because sometimes when I put toilet paper in there, that's when it would back up. But then the water would slowly go out, which was telling me maybe there's toilet paper blocking and it's hung up on something.
Right.
Because it would slowly go out. And then I could flush it, but then like after about 10 more times, it would just do the same thing. Just the water would not, and then I'd plunge it, and then the water would come out here,
Yeah.
and then the tank would start dripping, and that's when I called the plumber again, and then he went from outside in and inside out, and now it's okay. But it's just gonna stop again because there's nothing been fixed.
So no need to snake right now. No need to do any pumping with your septic. I would love to get a camera in your lines and see what's going on. Finally give you what's going on inside your pipes.
Okay.
Really, after that, it's it's just seeing what that camera just tells us at the end of the day. I would love to get my supervisor out here, throw a camera down, and we could start telling you everything about the pipes.
Okay, where would you put the camera in that outside?
It would most likely be that clean out right there. So yeah, this clean out right here in your ground as well is definitely going to go straight into your septic. It's not a clean out that goes into the house.
Right.
So we'll absolutely we can literally use either this one or your clean out, but I would say the clean out would be using to throw a camera down. More spacious, 3-inch line obviously.
Okay.
So that'll just be easier on the camera itself.
Okay.
I don't see why not we can't go down it as well just to see that pipe and the internal of this section of it. But yeah, let me go ahead and write up some estimates, talk to my office people, including my supervisor as well, see if they're available with their camera, and see if you want to move forward as well with a camera inspection.
That's what I'm talking about, Eddie. Knowledge is power. Great job educating her. She needs to know what's going on, and you were teaching her? That's it, that's it. Can we get a ski? Great job, my guy.
Let's see here. Just looking at it now. I'm not seeing the, are you using your templates?
I think so.
It should come up as like option builder, band-aid.
You know what? I don't even have that set up for like my name. I think that's what I was trying to tell you last time.
I did set it up. So we'll have to go over that. We'll go over that when we're done here and see if we can find it for you.
Okay, and am I removing this hand dig exterior by day for $564 and leaving it for access excavation cost for $234? Or is that access excavation for like the wall?
Access and excavation is for the wall. So it'd be the dig for the lids, the access through the wall, and then one has the irrigation, one does not.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Absolutely. Sweet.
Awesome. Okay, well, let me know if you have any concerns from her. Grab me in a huddle, and we'll see what we might be able to do.
Yeah. So, that was just unfortunate. Just too high for her off the bat. She didn't even want just a family plan alone. She is interested in it, but she just didn't want it right now. She did already have someone that has given her previous estimates that they offered a camera, and I can only assume it was probably cheaper. But yeah, that's, you win some, you lose some. That is what it is.
In this situation, it came down to cost overall. It didn't fit into her budget. She couldn't afford the repairs. Sometimes it's really hard for our guys to walk away from customers when they know that they have these type of issues, because we're leaving a family without, functional toilets. We're leaving a family without, functional drains, or their septic tank is full. But ultimately, I have to tell them, you do have value. The customer does have to pay for your services and your experiences, but we always try to give them 3 options. That way we can work with their budget. What can we do for them? Unfortunately, in this case, we weren't able to help her with her repairs, but at least here's the silver lining. We educated her, and now she knows what's going on, so she can make some more informed decisions for her future.
It's pretty sick, huh?
Yeah. So, do you know what's wrong with it?
So yesterday, we were here yesterday.
Yeah.
Everything inside was backing up. This is a cafe. Let's see, they're usually about 7 a.m. to, I believe, 1. All their floor drains been backing up the last couple days. Was running our cable. We kind of made our way out here, and we saw that this bad boy, tiny little sucker, this grease trap, was full to the brim, and it was just going back up into their system. Now, the cool thing about here is they've got a whole bunch of locations everywhere, and they're waiting for almost like $1 million renovation. So we're going to be actually replacing this unit for a much bigger unit. But in the meantime, we are going to be pumping this bad boy out about every other month. And today we are going to be doing our camera evaluation of here upstream to the cafe, making sure everything looks good, at least for the time being. And then we're also going to be hydrojetting this inlet line. So from here, everything up to make sure everything is, you know, in as best working order as possible up until that renovation starts, and then we go from there. Well, we're all wrapped up, jetted out the branch, cambered everything. We're gonna pretty much be coating it as we're doing that trap replacement. We're definitely gonna bring it up to code, bring it up to par, get a bigger size unit up in here. We're the overall plumber. We done did it. So I'm excited for what everything has to offer, and it's a beautiful view, beautiful people, beautiful organization, and we're just happy to be a part of their team and service them and service all their families and much more. All right, thank you guys.
Look at Caesar's pride. Look at how happy he was. He felt good. You know, it's kind of like doing a good deed for somebody. He got that line open, he got that business up and running. He had Braden's help with him. Braden is a phenomenal apprentice. He's always like ready to learn. He's like right behind our guys. He's super mechanical. Between those two guys, they can get any job done. And I love to see how well they did.
Coming up on the Thompson Family Reality Show.
Gaskets are
Leaking
done.
again.
Leaking.
Look.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you want it? Do you want it fixed?
Huh?
Do you want it fixed?